This is Rich. I use the he, him pronouns, and this is my YouTube channel where I play amazing tabletop RPGs with friends. This is Gauntlet Comics, a series that is multiple GMs all in a shared superhero or comic book inspired setting. We play multiple different RPGs. I am running masks because superheroes and masks I like butter. This is a bit of an experiment. We are in the second month of a masks mini series, and then the plan is that we will roll forward into Power Beyond Doubt, which is grown-ups instead of masks, which is for young adults and teenagers, is for grown-ups, because you can't play masks with grown-ups, because it's just the way that it was written. I mean, look at all these people on the book. They're all young adults. It says on the back here. So I'm just playing rules as written.
Was that you said young adults though?
Yeah, young, but young adults.
You said young adults though.
Young heroes. Yeah, young heroes fight villains. Yep, it's all about young. You can't play grown-ups in this one. So Power Beyond Doubt is what we will go to in next month in March. I'm very excited about it. That's a game and playtest from my buddy Jen Kitzman. But we are playing masks, and I had foolishly declared last session that we would go prom for last session, and then senior trip for this session, and then graduation for next session. Well, best laid plans of mice and GMs often go awry. That's okay. Due to popular, and it's good to be popular, right? We wanted more prom, and there was a lot that happened near the end there that we definitely need to see what that means and where things will go. So let's remind ourselves of our characters that we have here. Sherry, just like on the Gauntlet podcast, going to let you lead off everything because you set the tone. Please introduce yourself and your character.
My name is Sherry. My pronouns are she, her. I am playing this evening Elaine Sobchak. Her pronouns are she, her. Sometimes the press calls her the maestro. She never acknowledges that. Her playbook is the Nova. She carries a violin. This violin is a powerful item that grants her sorcery. And so she has lots of sorcerer's capabilities. And mostly she tries to be very perfect all the time. Super important. Super important.
She pretty much pulls it off, except for the fact that she's just like a little disconcerting, but great.
She's in a good way, the best kind of way.
In the best kind of disconcerting. Thank you very much, David. Please introduce yourself and your character.
Yeah, my name's David. I use he, him pronouns. This time I'm playing Shadow Boxer, aka Maya Moreno, who goes with she, her pronouns. She's the beacon. She has color changing powers, and she just had her first date recently, although it got way better, but sort of worse, maybe. We'll find out.
Yes, indeed. Awesome. Joe, you're next.
Hi, I'm Joe. My pronouns are they, them. I am playing the young superhero, Cupid, who is secretly Alessandra Ambrosia. It's the Janus playbook. Secret identity matters. Everyone on the team knows the identity by now, though, because I revealed it to them. And my prom so far is going great. Take that, future jerks.
Future jerks who you foiled. I'm actually watching, I'm halfway through a Farscape episode, which has time travel in it from third season. And I was like, oh yeah, this is interesting. Farrad, please introduce yourself and your character.
No. Okay, I am Farrad, also known as Sawyer. I use he, him pronouns for ease, but any said with respect are fine by me. I am playing Yuan A. Baylor, the outsider who is a fairy prince from a different realm with adopted parents, and everything is wonderful. And I hear he is very intense, but he does not see it that way. And to prove he's not intense, he proposed to his boyfriend last time at prom.
Indeed. Let me ask you a question. Sawyer, were you thinking that Janusz was 18 as well? Because I know that Yuan had declared that he was 18. So I just want to double check. Were you thinking
Yeah,
that
I figured it was 8, like, either like a 17 going to be 18 or 18 already.
what should I that's not definite. Should I roll
Let's
dice
go
on
with
this?
18.
All right, he's 18 as well. Cool. All right. So we had that big kind of single panel last page shocker of Yuan taking a knee and offering up a box with a ring in it that had a ruby that matched his eye. Is that right?
It's another star sapphire.
Star sapphire. Sorry. I was like, as soon as I said ruby, I'm like, nope, it's not a ruby. Star sapphire, the same as the one that is his eye. And Janusz, we begin again with a mirror of that, which saves us a little bit of money, right? We can just like use the same thing. We just tweak a few little things. And then we flip to see Janusz's shocked expression, and he takes the ring box in his hand and he holds it for a moment, and he looks at the ring, and then he looks up into your eye, and he seems very emotional for a moment until he says in a font that's kind of small, well, they do call me the yes man.
Yeah, I think Yuan cracks a huge smile and just throws his arms around Janusz. I don't care if I'm regent or not. Tonight, I won.
Cool. So is there anything else at the prom proper that anyone wanted to deal with other than the fact that, yes, Time Skipper has been apprehended and is being carted off to some kind of jail the Time Skipper will easily escape from because comics.
No, I mean, I feel Shadowboxer had a couple things.
Yeah. Well, what were those
First
things?
Well, after this dance with Donnie D, kind of the popular kid at school, she kind of blew off the other guy, Eugene.
Mm-hmm.
I think at some point later, she's going to try to continue this dance with Eugene and kind of try to decide who she's going to pick, as it were.
Ooh. Oh, that's right. So you're dancing with Eugene as the Gauntlet City Police Department shows up to take off Time Skipper. And
I think we said he was like smoking outside or something, right?
Yeah, he was outside smoking. So you're gonna like go out to talk to him?
Yeah, I think I might just do a real possibly quick scene here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you head out. You know that he probably saw you dancing with Donnie D. So you head outside, and he's kind of loosened his little bow tie thing and unbuttoned a couple of the top buttons.
And
hey,
Eugene, that's crazy stuff in there, huh?
Yeah, some old dude up in the rafters. Pretty stupid.
Yeah, you got out of there right at the good time. Pretty weird. But that was kind of the mission where I guess we sort of knew that. But anyway, yeah, I mean, this was really fun. I thought it was pretty cool. And thanks so much for inviting me, I think. Or I guess, well, yeah, you said yes to me, but yeah, I mean, like, and then she kind of, maybe there's like a panel of her like looking up at him and just like, and why did you say yes anyway?
I mean, you're pretty cool, and I thought, why not? Kind of flicks his cigarette, and a few ashes fall slowly towards the ground. But hey, Donnie's pretty great. Got a lot of money and handsome and all that. So,
Well, yeah, and maybe she's just looking at the cigarette, and she's like, "Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I kind of moved into Sarah's territory here anyway. I think she had her eyes on you. I found out afterward and during. Oops, but
she's like 10. I have. Yeah, that's cool. I don't want you to move into her territory either. That would. She's like super smart and.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure she might murder me. So
Yeah, I really don't want you to be murdered.
oh man, going back to David for a second. I wish I had something to like end the scene, like give him some kind of gift or something. What would it be? Like, trying to remember prom too. I know guys got a corsage. Is there equivalent for ladies that they get? I don't know, like some kind of memento.
Huh. I don't know. I skipped my senior year of high school, so I'm ignorant on the actualities of prom. I only know what's in the movies.
Isn't there like a flower that goes in like the pocket?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah, like a lapel flower of some kind.
Yeah, that's super cute. I think I just saw Ferret's suggestion here in the chat. This is kind of awesome. I might do this. She does like she kind of touches that like flower, like the lapel flower, and then just like has second thoughts, like, oh yeah, I might want this. But then she's like, oh, you know what? And she kind of like digs in this like big poofy 80s dress that she's wearing. And she's like, hey, why don't you take these? Just to remember me by. And I think it's just brass knuckles.
He takes it. It's thanks.
And
it's cool.
Next time someone tries to punch you, maybe you won't, get that black eye. And she like winks. Like
Cool. I'm probably going to go ahead and head out. Donnie's not interested in me attending, so you have a good time at the after party.
She's like, yeah, thanks, Eugene. I think that's pretty good for a scene, right?
Yeah, that's cool. All right. Any other? I have one last thing. The royals have to be announced from royalty.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else before that happens? I thought we could use that to cap.
I have a lovely time, I guess. What how's Elaine's prom going?
Yeah.
I mean, we got a list of all the things that we should do from Junior's mom. So we've been, we had our first dance, and then we had punch, and we went and sat and talked with our friends, and then we had our picture taken. So we've run through the laundry list, and we've gotten to the end of it. We're both a little tired. So, like, that's a lot of work. And I think we're just kind of going, do we want to go to the after party? And it's sort of that thing of where we're kind of checking in with our friends to see if that's going to be the thing that we do.
Yeah. And Demos is all about, like, we have to go. Donnie D would be crushed if the pack wasn't there.
And I'll look at Junior.
If you want to go. But if you're too tired.
And she goes, I want to go with you.
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome. So then there's like the music kind of dies down, and the spotlights start to head towards the half clam or the half not clam, but like like the half
Penis.
clamshell thing that earlier people hid behind during the big attack, and the mic is moved out, and your President Maelstrom comes out and says, children, it's time to announce the royalty of the prom, and to announce the winners, the student body president, Alessandra. Some people clap because, they're excited. And there's a bunch of people all looking around. And Janos says, I voted for you. I told everybody in Shao class to vote for you. Okay, Yuan, I hope you win.
Even if I don't win, I have my king with me.
I'm waving. Okay. So
lots of applause. Woo!
And this year's regents are Donnie D and Maya Moreno.
And then there's like spotlights go around to Donnie
That's
D.
exactly
And then
how I said
another one like shines right on you, Shadowboxer. What do you do, Shadowboxer?
Is she even in this?
That's great. What's the opposite of take a powerful blow? She's
Feel good? That's not a move.
Swell up with pride? I don't know.
I think she might do the kind of the reflexive, just she does the chameleon blend into like the light for a second and has to change her colors back, and she's like, what? It just
And when you change colors back, you see that Donnie is coming over and he offers you a hand. He says, we have to go up to on stage. Maya, come on.
is that okay, sure.
Yeah. And then he takes your arm and he's guiding you towards the stage, and he says, this is great. I'm so proud of you.
I didn't even enter.
Oh, well, I saw your posters everywhere. He smiles.
Yeah.
And you guys go up the steps, and the spotlights are all on you, and Alessandra gets to place. What is the crown, or is it a tiara? What is it the Shadowboxer ends up wearing?
I think just to make her more embarrassed, it's some like huge ostentatious, like there's no way to hide that this is on now.
Poofy 80s dress and a gigantic queen crown. That sounds great. And Donnie's in his cool black tux, and it's totally fitted in Armani, and you put the little crown on him, and it looks like it was just sized for him and made for him, and it looks great. And there's huge applause of Demos and all the pack. They're just screaming excitedly. What is Elaine's reaction to this?
She looks to see where Cerebellum is.
Oh, yeah. Where's Cerebellum? So Sarah is seated at a table. She is not clapping. She has her phone out, and she is busy.
I am gliding down towards her.
Nice. Cool. So when you make your way over to Sarah, you see that she's just furiously texting and typing away on her phone.
I lean over and I say, now what are you going to do?
What? Oh, Elaine. She quickly keeps typing. What?
I just you've had quite a night. What's your plan for after prom?
Going home.
Why?
Because, just why are you going to Donnie's party?
Mm-hmm. Would you like to come?
I'm not exactly invited. I mean, he didn't not invite me, but he didn't.
Then that's as good as being invited. I mean, he explicitly goes out of his way to uninvite.
True. He uninvited Eugene.
I know.
He seems really sad. This could be a good opportunity for me. Maybe I could console him or something. I was considering constructing some kind of dating profile. Or maybe like an online avatar. Maybe we could play World of Warcraft together.
Why don't you just keep in touch?
I guess I could do that.
Yeah. It's going to be easier if you just talk to him like a regular person. And then when you're old enough, it'll just be natural.
I think you're trying to provoke her.
All right.
Go ahead and roll superior.
Oh, I don't think I have any, but hold on. I got to find my...
Do superior. You're so superior.
I'm super superior. Oh my God, when did that happen? Okay, I'm looking for the link. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Here is
we go.
here's roll for your party. There you go.
Oops, sorry.
No problem. I should have dropped the links in
I
earlier.
should
I
have it
apologize.
ready. Okay, so I'm adding 2. We'll see what I'm adding 2 to. Ooh, I'm adding it to 11. So 13.
What? She looks up at you and she says, there's going to be alcohol and probably like designer drugs. And I can't do any of that. What if I'm going to get you guys in trouble because I'm super underage? I'm not like a little underage. I'm like super underage.
I'm underage. And I can't take any of those things either.
Yeah, but I don't want to pull you on and like dork out everybody.
Say, I don't think it could pull you on if you wanted to. You have many talents, but you can never be you want.
You're
And no one else can be cerebellum. So come to the after prom with us.
Okay. But like, if Junior wants special time with you or dancing or whatever, I'll get out of your way. Just give me the look.
Okay, looks like
My emotional intelligence is nearly equal to all the other ratings of intelligence that. Okay, it's close. By the way, is Maya into Donnie now? Because Eugene left and now she's the queen. How did that go? I didn't really see that flip happen.
I didn't either. But knowing Donnie, Donnie was into Maya, and I don't think Maya would know how to do anything else about that.
Yeah, she's not very smart.
It's just tough because she's differently smart.
True. Very different. So as you're having this conversation, Demos comes over to you, Yuan, you and Janosch. He says, I saw that little ring thing. You guys are like, this is legitimate, or is this for real?
Of course, one does not offer to live one's life with someone as a jest.
Well, congratulations, Janosch. Don't screw this up. He wants a prince.
If anything, I think I would be the one to screw things up.
Janosch says, I really don't see that happening. But Demos says, well, I just wanted to tell you guys, congrats. Good stuff.
I will be seeing you at the after party.
For sure. Remember, we're basically legal, so us drinking is totally cool.
I have a question for you, Demos.
Yeah.
Would fairy wine and drugs be allowed at this party?
Yes. I'm going with a strong yes.
I'm going to call my contacts then. Because this is a time for true celebration. I believe, as the youth say, I will get so high only canines can hear me.
Cool. So people start heading out of the prom. Eon catches up with you.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, dance until we're like kicked out or whatever. It was like, so how was prom?
I'm still alive, so it was great.
I don't think he wanted to kill you.
True, embarrass me more
Because that
likely.
paradox or something.
Right. Plus, it's not like getting squirted with a vat of blood would kill me. Okay, I had a great time. But is that really what the card said about who won?
That's what the card said.
I thought it was going to be you and Donnie.
I didn't even know Maya was in the running. So, but I'm not going to. Maybe this is like that rumored Susan or Marissa Tomei thing.
Maybe. I don't know. It's like we had all these candidates that really felt like they were going to make it, and then all of a sudden these posters show up out of nowhere of Maya. It's like somebody just bought her way to the election.
Look, I'm not going to ruin it for her.
True enough. I guess you don't really need this win, right?
No, I mean, no, not at
if
all.
you want. I mean, it's like 25 minutes ago, but I could try something.
Yeah, but let's just let it go, because then we'd have to deal with maybe a different paradox or Donnie going crazy on us.
All right, let it go. Let it go.
Because look,
that could be a cool song.
If there's corruption involved, Maya's definitely not behind it. You
That's
saw
true.
how she tried to shrink into the shadows.
So we cut to Maya, and of course, the regents have to dance together, and you've danced with Donnie already, so this one feels a little bit more natural, maybe, sort of, kind of. But there are always people watching, like you're literally the only couple dancing for that first song. And Donnie says, "You look great. This is fun. You get to be prom queen."
She's like, I know, I'm shocked. I don't even know this happened, but it's like, I don't know, like a dream come true. This is amazing.
He smiles. He seems really happy that you're happy about it. He says, "And you're coming to my after party, right?"
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Will you come with me? I mean, Eugene's gone.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I gotta tell everyone where I'm going, but I mean, I think they'll probably be there too.
I hope so. I invited all of your team.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
Great. All right. So we'll kind of skip ahead to people starting to clean up and the lights start to come up, and there's one last song, and you guys are all headed out to Donnie D's. Donnie D's place is this super posh mansion that is only a few blocks away. He has set up a shuttle service. There's all kinds of like designated drivers that are set up specifically for this occasion to take people home. He's doing everything he can to make sure that this is a safe and enjoyable evening for your post-prom parties. And yeah, Junior will offer to drive whoever if people want to crowd in. And you guys arrive at the mansion. There are a lot of people here. You have the feel like you don't recognize everyone that's here. There are a number of servants. There's all kinds of lots of spreads of food. Another DJ. hear someone who's playing more contemporary music. It's mixing together. There's like a light show. It's a little higher class party than the prom was. Prom was nice, but the decorations were put up by high schoolers. This is like actual party designers and planners have arranged for this mansion with the light show outside, and there's even like a little fireworks display when Maya and Donnie arrive in the limo. How does Alessandra and Eon, how do they arrive?
Well,
Are they in
presumably the limo that we had before.
Oh, right. You guys had that cool limo. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
What about Yuan? Does Yuan ride in on Enosh with Giannis?
No, this is my party. Unless things are busy, I think Enosh is off like seducing Pegasi.
Nice. He gets his own time. That's awesome. And yeah, I think Elaine, you're a little later to arrive with Junior. And when you're pulling up, you see that there's an NGOC news van that is parked like down the block a bit, but it just seems to kind of slide in, turn off its lights, and sit there for a bit. NGOC is the new Gauntlet, like it's their news TV station. I think you're talking on me.
So she does take a picture of the van just before they turn their lights off, and she mails it to Donnie. It's his problem, not hers. So.
Nice. Cool. So you arrive with Donnie. Maya, unless you declare that you want to ride with somebody else, he'd offer you an opportunity. Are you?
Yeah, I think she rides with him.
Cool. I don't want to narrate away your agency. I just
No, you're
making
good.
sure. Cool. So yeah, you head in, and he looks down at his. Let's see. This is like the 2000s or 2010s. What is a very expensive phone in the 2010s? Is this like an iPhone? Do you think it should be some kind of? What competitors did iPhone have in 2010? Oh man, I don't know.
Blackberries? I don't know.
Yeah, it would have been BlackBerry.
Is Nokia brick?
Oh man, I miss my Nokia. Let's see, the Samsung Epic 4G, which was the one where is the style like you flip it up and there's a little texting thing. You like turned it sideways, according to CNET's best smartphones of 2010 with photos. We'll just go with that because that amuses
Galaxy
me.
S.
Oh, the Galaxy S? I didn't know that would have been around that long. Huh. Cool. Yeah, so we'll just say it's a one of the smartphones that you flip over and have the entire little keyboard, physical little chiclet keyboard deals, because those amuse me. Remember the old Sidekick? Because that just amuses me for a Masks game, is that someone has their own sidekick, but that's because I'm really bad and also in love with bad jokes. And he gets the text from Elaine and says, "Oh, Maya, I'm sorry. I need to excuse myself for just a moment to deal with something."
Oh, well, yeah, but do you need help? I mean, I was hoping to dance for a little bit.
Feel free to dance. There's a news crew here, and I want to make sure that they're handled.
Oh, yeah, okay, sure.
Okay.
Is it bad if I'm gonna be here?
I don't.
Hopefully this isn't a common problem, right?
It is not a common problem. I don't know why they're here, and I want to find out. I did not plan for a news crew to be here at a party where people are going to be letting loose.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go find my team then.
Okay. Well, you can dance if you want to.
I love that song.
He pauses. What What song?
Never mind. Yeah, I think she scurries in.
Cool. So, Yuan, you arrive with Janos.
There is one thing I have to do in the limo as we're going, though.
What is the thing you need to do with the limo? Very excited.
I need to contact my people to get Fey drugs.
I think this is using a move, is it not?
This is belonging in two worlds.
Oh, yeah. All right, yeah, the resources that come with your station whenever you contact your people. Roll plus superior.
I got an 11.
What? Okay, you guys. So many.
Yeah. I'm going to, I think, get 2 pieces of alien technology. One is just I guess it would be like a Shaggy's cornucopia. Give me a sec.
Train?
Yep.
No, that was the fairies bringing the drugs.
It's the fairy train.
But the like a cornucopia of just you take some drugs from it, they'll replenish kind of thing, and like this endless decanter of Fey wine. And
Nice.
I think the last one is I'm going to consult my people about about what's going on. I mean, there is a news van outside. Do they have any idea why? Like, I don't know if they would have. I think maybe I'll just get another piece of useful technology since I don't have
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I will. What do they feel about my engagement to Janos?
I think they, of course, wish the best for you, but worry about diluting the bloodline further, and that it would be stronger for the line if the prince were to marry someone in the Feylands.
I'm saying most of the Fomorian court tends to be adopted in my mindset.
Okay.
It's like there are Fomorians, but most of them are. It's not inbreeding kind of thing, but I don't think diluting the line would be what they would worry about more than being like they're very worried about me staying on Earth.
Oh, that seems more appropriate. I was hoping for some kind of conflict there that could give pause. That seems to fit in much better. So, yes, they are worried about you being tempted to remain on Earth. That this whole school thing was supposed to be a temporary bit of learning, an exchange student type deal. Yeah. So that's what you understand from your communication back to the lands of the Fomor.
Yeah, I mean, I did give Elflight over to the police, so maybe I am becoming more human.
Indeed. Poor Elflight.
Yeah, I'll walk in with, I think Janos will have like the cornucopia of drugs, and I'll have my arm around him with the endless decanter of Fey wine.
Nice. You are greeted heartily. I think that, Donnie D is not there to receive it, but Demos's pack is around, and Demos was looking around for this because you mentioned it. So he is waiting for it, and he gets excited and comes over. He wants to take the first drink if it's all right, man. I'll take the first drink.
Go on, toast to me. And I think just like Demos has to have like some kind of huge stein of something.
Of course he does. He has
I'll
this
just
cool...
I'll fill it up to like the top where like it spills over.
Nice. And he takes a big drink and kind of drinking the wine starts to spill on the sides of his cheeks, and all of a sudden Garrison and Junior are there, and they're like, go. And Junior looks over at you, Elaine, to see if you're like too embarrassed by this silly display.
Nope.
And finally Demos comes up for air, and he holds the mostly empty stein up like it's some kind of celebration. Maya, you see these guys are all drinking from some kind of crazy fairy wine decanter, and Alessandra and Eon, I'd say maybe the two of you enter about this time.
Sure.
Cool. All right. Good. So Timos looks over and he goes, "Yeah, I think Miss Popular there should be the next one to drink. Don't think you can handle this wine, Miss Perfect."
But me or Maya? She's the.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna mess with the queen. I'm messing with you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drink that.
Is my wine not good enough for you, friend Alessandra?
No, I'm sure it's I don't want to risk whatever that's going to do. It's likely very powerful and no thank you.
I respect your wishes. And I will pull out I grab one of the glasses around, I think like a solo cup just full of Fey wine.
Elaine, Junior asks, "Do you want some?"
And she sort of stops and she goes, "I would like to try it." And she looks around for a proper wine glass, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah, easily found. There's this entire like display of wine glasses. There's servants moving around. You can ask for one. Yeah, you can get a wine glass, and then I guess Yuan will pour you a bit.
Yep.
What is it? Oh, no.
Yes, it tastes like pretty much like whichever you dreamed wine would taste like. I think like when you were young, or like when like the adults were drinking this unknown beverage, and you had like all your hopes and dreams tied up. Like it has to be amazing because you can't have it. Like it is that feeling of amazingness with like flowers, berries, whatever. I am not a person who drinks much, so I may be describing this horribly.
I kind of like the idea of a imagined wine. Capri Sun times 1,000 times 100 is great.
I like it. Yeah. I don't know if she would I think that in some ways to her what that would translate to is that it tastes like a piece of music that she used to not be able to play. Like that she really longed after, like Vivaldi's Four Seasons. It still has that sort of, the sound, the taste of fruit and the seasons and wind and sun and all of those things. But it's very much a kind of thing of ephemeral music is what Elaine would associate it with. So
Cool. That is really cool. Maya, what are you doing? It looks
Okay,
like everybody's partaking of some of the wine there. What are you doing?
So I do have this idea. So I think that I forget if I said this out loud, but Shadowboxer is probably a better dancer than maybe we would have thought, because she's so awkward, but she's actually really well trained in all these martial arts and everything. And I think like she's absolutely, just with the slight possibility that she would be going to prom, been practicing this like Napoleon Dynamite-esque like dance routine just in case. And so I do also notice I am encouraged to pull off a ridiculous stunt, but I think I need some help. So I think she's going to make her way over to Elaine. And she's like, "Oh,
you look so beautiful up on the stage this evening. Are you pleased?"
I guess surprised mostly, but yeah, pleased too. Believe it. It's actually practicing something I was going to ask. I know sometimes, when you're playing, it kind of gets out of hand, but I mean, it's always been beautiful for me, even when it was, hurting bad guys. But I mean, I've been practicing something. I think, I don't know, can I get this DJ guy to turn this music off, and maybe you could help me out?
Sure. I would love to do that. And she goes, "Is it going to work in your dress?"
And she's like, "Mm-hmm." Oh, and she definitely has to do the just like the action movie thing where she's like rips it like aside, and she's like, "Yeah, actually, this could work."
And that just seems to be all that Elaine needs to know is that you're ready for that. And yeah, she'll ask Demos to ask the DJ to stop playing for a short time. Take a break.
Yeah, Demos and Junior will head up to the DJ, and the DJ announces, "Hey, I'm going to take a quick break here. We got this cool something going on for you guys, so I'll be back shortly." And he says, "Diesel boy out."
And I think Maya like stands on a table or something, like a coffee table, and maybe she has like a little like a shot glass or something, and I'm sure it's like some sort of, if not fairy wine, like some kind of glittery concoction that's been mixed several times with it or something. So it's possibly even more dangerous. We'll find out. But and she's like, "Everyone, thanks, I guess, for voting for me somehow, but also mostly for the hopefuls. And Donnie D too is helping us out, and he's outside, and he's really nice, and well, anyway, I've got to dance. This is to them."
Woo!
All right.
All right, let's see this stunt of yours. I'm very amused by this.
And while I was planning this in my head, I was like, "Oh, your freak is real bad, Shadowboxer. So we'll see how this goes."
Yeah, ridiculous stunt. If you, I think, pull it off Midge, you need to have a hit here. You'll need a 7 or better.
I think that's fair.
That is a 7, but what's your freak?
-2, so 5.
Oh, some people are gonna have to help here.
Yes, I think it would be natural for me to help. So, and essentially, I can do it with my sorcery, or I can just do it with pure skill. I don't know what you prefer.
Oh man, I think both those options would be awesome.
Yeah, you choose. They're both
Okay,
viable.
probably since she wanted me to kind of know what she was thinking in her head, it would make sense if I used my sorcery then.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
want
awesome.
to just understand what she's doing. So I will roll that. So that.
Oh well, if you're trying to boost the roll, all you need to do is say how you're doing it, and,
okay.
and so
Great.
we can spin the team pool because you guys are at. Well, I'm supposed to have added 1 at the new session, so you're at 7, so you now go down to 6. I've never seen so much team pool in a game in my
ever. Okay, so here's all I'm doing is I have both boost, but I also have the ability that's called elemental awareness. It means I can tune into some aspect of the environment around me and sync up with that. And that is I'm trying to sync up with her and what she's imagining. And making it even more fairy tale like.
I think I am boosting by spending team to have boosted Maya's, I guess, morale with Feywine.
What's that look like on the panel on the comics?
I think it's Maya downing the shot of Feywine. Like there's like this sudden twinkle in her eye that looks like the star sapphire of Yuan's.
That's awesome. Yes,
well,
I think
that pushes you to a 7. So then at a 7 on Unleash Your Powers, you can, the effect is either unstable or temporary, or you can mark a condition.
Yeah, I feel she wouldn't probably get a condition from this. This seems like a pretty good victory for her. So I'll let you define how it's unstable, possibly, or temporary.
So this is like a Napoleon Dynamite style dance?
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking in the sense that it's really well rehearsed, like almost like choreographed. But I'm thinking it's like one part ballet, one part like capoeira. There's lots of kicking and things like that going on.
Nice. And people start clapping to keep rhythm, and there are a few hoots and hollers. Sarah Bellum screams out excitedly. She calls out different moves that you're pulling off. And yeah, it is pretty exciting. People are enjoying it. And then I think the reason that it is unstable is that in maybe 2/3 of the way through your dance, there's just this gaggle of unfamiliar high schoolers who come rushing in, and they start grabbing drinks and hitting the buffet table and just making a mess of things. Yeah, and you, Shadowboxer, you recognize that one of them is wearing a Letterman jacket that is not a Hope Prep Academy Letterman jacket. It is the Letterman jacket from the Galarian Pathfinders High School. Your enemies, they have snuck in here somehow, gotten past security, and they are causing, they're making a mess and maybe partying a little too hard. The DJ's music starts to pick up to cover over some of the the shouting and the like.
Yeah, and then she just kind of like stops and, does the like dancer panting thing. Just kind of like, okay, thanks. Then walks over to whoever's maybe I don't know, maybe Alessandra's closest. It's like, all right, hey, we got some problems.
I mean, do we? They're just teens. They're just being kids.
They're our rivals. They can't be here.
We're not at school.
She's like, yeah, well,
They're only our school rivals. Like, my ex doesn't go to school with us. Does that make her my rival? No.
well, I mean, I guess you're right. Yeah. All right.
Like, I don't own this house, so it's not gonna affect me. Donnie can afford to pay whatever cleaning bill there's gonna be. He was already planning on a mess by hosting a party. So, like, until they like start breaking the law, we're good. And already we're drinking and doing drugs, so the law's already being broken by most of us.
And she was
So,
maybe ready
Maya,
to argue, like,
Maya, you need to
right.
calm down, just relax, and have fun. Enjoy it. Stop worrying so much right now.
She maybe takes a
I'm
deep
provoking you.
breath. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Oh,
There's a mechanics to this game, people.
Hey, good point.
yes. So you gotta try to get her to calm down then. I mean, in a way, it sounded like you were telling her how the world works.
I mean, I'm okay with that too. I'm always okay with shifting labels.
Yes, I think you were doing that. So, do
Trying to
you reject her influence?
No, I think she was pretty ready to accept
Just take
that.
it. Okay, that sounds awesome.
All right. So you're agreeing with me?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Your freak is going up. And yeah, because you're supposed to hear probably what I decide before you make that option. Because you're being weird. And I want you to be more normal. So your freak's going up and your mundane's going down.
Yeah.
Just be a kid.
And she's like, yeah, no, you're right. I mean, this is just so many surprises. It's kind of, I mean, the best night I've ever had in my life. I don't want them to mess it up.
Girl, we're still young. Congratulations on winning prom queen. She says, I mean, and you heard the confusion in her voice earlier, so when announcing your name.
Nice.
So So congratulations on that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mechanics, you say? I think she's going to just do. I'm gonna aim for this team move here. I think she's like she maybe adjust the crown and just like. Well, I mean, I don't know what happened. Like, I think it's pretty obvious that you probably should have won this. I have no idea how that even happened. Like, you're the most popular, like, prettiest, smartest person at the school. I'm sure there's some kind of shenanigans happening, but I mean, you're definitely like the queen of the hopefuls, and you're the queen to me. I think just this weird voting system doesn't mean anything.
Thank you so
Sounds
much.
like Shadow Boxer is sharing a vulnerability here.
I thought it was the triumphant celebration.
Is it? That was a triumphant celebration? Oh, I see. So you're telling me how awesome they are. Okay, cool. Yeah. I
What
can
is
see-
Shadow Boxer thinking?
Yeah, what were you leaning for?
I was
Sorry.
aiming for the celebration too, right?
Okay.
Oh, I
think you
was
know
like, I
this
thought you
story.
were asking for her to confirm if you should even be here, but I get it. Yeah, no, that makes sense. You were telling her she's awesome, which you were doing that. So that's awesome. And add a team to the pool because holy crap, you need more of that or something.
Oh yeah. Now I think about it, I guess I should have done the other one, but that's the one I was aiming for.
That's good. That's good.
I mean, thank you so much. I'm not going to lie. I'm a bit shocked as myself. Yeah, or like that myself or Yuan didn't end up on the stage with the crown and or tiara. But yay for you. I'm not telling you you're awesome. How you're awesome in return.
Mhm.
We've got plenty of team, and I'm just a little bit teen, just a
Mhm.
little bit teen.
Yeah. She's like, yeah. Cool. I think she just kind of awkwardly
Mhm.
walked away.
Cool. So yeah, a lot of the Galarian Pathfinder guys are here. It looks like they may have had their prom the same night, also on a Friday. What kind of planning is that? Why would you do this on a school night, but near the end of the year? So not much you can do about it, but just make it happen. Donnie comes back and he is looking for you, Alessandra. Does he catch you on the dance floor or are you kind
Sure.
of exploring? All right. So Donnie comes over and he says, hey, Eon, Alessandra, hey, listen, QNGC is here and they are getting a little pushy. I was wondering if you would mind doing an interview and then maybe we can shuffle them out of here.
They're getting pushy.
Well, they want to do a story on what your up and coming heroes are really like. And they
All right, if you want, let's go talk to them.
good. He says, listen, son of a supervillain. There's
I
only
know,
so much
but
they're going
this
to
is
listen
still
to
your
me.
property, so you still have
No,
rights.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay. And Ian says, mind if I stay? Need me there?
No, you can. This shouldn't take long.
Good luck. Donnie said, as you guys are walking out and like through the long foyer, the DJ music starts to die down. You're headed towards the front door. He says, "Are you having a good time?"
It's a very nice party. Good job.
Thank you.
I don't know what the after effects will be on the gifts that Yuan brought. I would personally be worried about them, but magic tends to make me worried.
Yeah.
So
that's a good point.
I advise caution.
You're not wrong. I mean, I do have designated drivers. I've got shuttles, so if people get a little messed up, then we can just get people home and they won't get harmed. So make sure that none of the staff touches that stuff. We'll be fine.
Yeah, but I mean, them getting home isn't probably the problem. It's them getting wasted with superpowers that is the problem.
You're not wrong, but how else are we ever going to have fun?
I mean, it's not hard to have fun, Donnie. Fun can be found in many different ways.
I don't know if you're coming on to me, but I kind of like Maya.
Yeah, no. I'm quite happy with Eon.
Cool.
For example, fun can be had with your respective partner without drugs or alcohol needing to affect the mind. Oh, I feel bad for Janos if you're shaking your head like that.
You step out into the...
I mean, you've got a pool. You think people aren't going to have fun? Come on. It's prom night.
You're not wrong.
You know what's going to happen.
I hope
Especially
I know.
in this big a place. Come on, Don.
I'm not opposed to these things taking place. I was a little hopeful that they do. Good. So as you guys head down the walk, you can see that there is a aggressive young reporters coming up with her cameraman, and she's got the mic.
Excuse me, could you please? Yeah, I'm holding my hand up to cover the camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cameraman turns back and he like aims it down for a second there, and she says,
I'm not sure if you realize, but this is our prom night. And while many of us, if not all of us, may be powered, we're just here to be teenagers. I would hope that you would respect that. Many of us, myself including, for example, I heard you were doing a story about up-and-coming superheroes. I have no plans on becoming a superhero.
I see. Okay, well then we probably don't want to talk to you. Can you get one of the up-and-coming supers?
Maybe you should arrange this sort of thing with the school, and that way you can actually get volunteers.
Yeah, I could work on that later.
Or talk to parents and or guardians, because I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be legal.
Ooh, now I think you are reaching the level of provoking. So you get a little bit of leverage there. So let's
see. Okay, I was just making sure mild-mannered didn't make sense there.
Oh.
It does not make sense there.
Yeah, it's a shame. You don't get to use that nearly as much as I'd like.
I got a lot of moves that I don't get to use because I can't punch this person. All right, so yeah, provoking makes obvious sense because that's basically what I'm doing. I'm like, hey, this is probably illegal. All right, there we go. Snake eyes, baby.
Snake eyes. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome.
So there's a 4 total.
Sweet. So go ahead and mark potential. Good job.
Hell yeah.
That's
what you got to do. You got to roll low when the team's nowhere around.
Right, so no one can help you. Wait, that seems like not the best. Yeah, it's not the best for you. Okay, good deal. I mean, if you want potential, this is the best for you. So you lay down the law, as it were, with her, and she says, this is, you know who it is. Like, it's Laurel Jones. She's one of the ace reporters, and she doesn't take crap from anybody. And so Laurel says, no, you have a point. Most of these children are underage, not all of them. Several of them are 18 years old, but I don't want to trespass on your property, Donnie. And so we will go ahead and let you guys enjoy your evening. And with that, she starts to backtrack a little bit. She takes a few steps back, and she looks over at the cameraman, and they start to walk back to their van, and then their van explodes.
Oh fuck!
It is,
and that's what Alessandro shouts. Oh fuck!
Their van explodes, and it's one of those like enough explosion that the cameraman gets knocked down to his butt, but nobody gets hit by shrapnel. It's just one of those.
I mean, I will still rush to check to make sure everyone's okay.
Cool. You check to see if Laurel and her cameraman are okay. They seem all right. Laurel's dazed. The cameraman's like, "Oh man, oh my gear." She's, "Your gear, we could have died."
That's priority.
And Donnie says,
You should call
"Yeah, I'm calling
the cops.
I'm calling the cops." And then he starts to walk back inside very quickly, very quickly. And you're left out here with Laurel and the cameraman, and you hear laughter that you recognize. It's the telltale laughter of April Fool.
Oh, God.
So what is the reaction from Alessandro before we cut back into
just rolling with the eyes and be like, oh boy.
So we cut inside, and yeah, there are a bunch of Galarian Pathfinders, Maya, but you're trying to be cool with it. They have some supers as well, and they are kind of elbowing each other, trying to get access to the wine jug. Yuan, how are you handling that?
I think Yuan had probably passed off the decanter to like the person who was the bartender, and just this is on the house.
Oh, nice. So yeah, they're starting to get trashed on Fey wine, as it were, unending Fey wine. So this will start to devolve the party a little bit. There is a hero here who you guys know. He's named Blue Chip, and Blue Chip's a member of the Galarian Pathfinders, and he's kind of giving Junior a little bit of guff, Elaine. Kind of making fun of Junior's big hands. And
what is Mr. Blue Chip known for?
Oh, Blue Chip is known for having Olympic level athleticism, and he has this odd power where he can kind of boost one of his abilities for short periods of time. Yep. And he's also, handsome.
Is he? And is this date really having fun?
He appears to be Stack.
Oh. That's so easy. She goes, well, and she just sort of slides up and says, "Do you want to go somewhere?" To Junior, just like really clear that she's here as his girlfriend, and this loser is just a loser.
Oh, nice. And so Blue Chips, he sees this, and Junior's like, yeah. The Blue Chip says, whoa, where you going, gorilla boy? Who's this? He says, this is my girlfriend. This is Elaine. Elaine, never heard of you. Do you do something? Or are you just arm candy?
Totally arm candy.
And Junior says, the best candy. And Blue Chip laughs. He laughs, and he says, well, okay, fine. I mean, if you want to just walk away, big guy, we'll both know that you're afraid. That's fine. He's obviously trying to provoke Junior into saying something back. What do you do?
Me? I say,
Yeah.
and we'll both know that you're here by yourself.
Ooh.
So sad.
Nice. Let's see you provoke. Because that is pretty
Okay.
great.
Let's see. I'm rolling too much. It's gonna be
Well, hold on a sec. Are you provoking or are you defending? I don't know.
Yeah, what are you trying to get him to do
Yeah.
versus defending your boyfriend?
I want him
True.
to stand down.
I think that sounds more like a defend then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you roll with that, Savior?
Yes.
Well, then I would rather provoke, but okay. But yes, okay. Here we go. So I rolled a 9, but I have a -1. That gives me an 8.
Okay. All right. On a 7 to 9, you keep them safe. And you get to choose one. You can add a team to the pool. You can take influence over someone you protect, which would be Junior, but you already have influence over him. Or you can clear one of your own conditions, but I don't think you'd want to do that. Plus, I don't think you have any conditions.
Mm-mm.
Huh.
Mm.
Guess add a team to the pool.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, I can definitely do that, but could I take influence over Junior's friends, one of his friends, like Garrison or Demos?
Sure. Who would you take?
Probably Demos, because I told him to wear the velveteen, the velvet jacket, and everything's gone pretty nice for him, and his date's enjoying herself, and it's that, that thing where you're friends they're good friends, and he would usually
Yeah.
stand up for Junior, and she's
I
doing
dig
that
it.
too.
I dig it. Nice. That works for me. Now, with a 7 to 9, it costs you expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation.
No, I would like to know what exposing myself to danger would do.
I think what exposing yourself to danger would do in this situation is that Blue Chip would turn his being a butthead from Junior to you. Like, you would have gotten his goat and he would just go out of his way to be terrible to you instead. So you defended, but unfortunately you've defended by throwing yourself on the grenade, as it were.
Yeah, I think she would do that. I don't think she would have any sense of that being dangerous. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It totally makes sense to me. So, yeah, you say, oh, it's not here. He says, hey, I am not here by choice because I don't need to be fettered. Do you know what that means, little one?
I can see why you don't have anyone with you.
Oh. And Dios goes, ooh. And Blue Chip looks over at him and says, yeah, you had to take one of our cast-offs, so maybe you should keep your mouth shut. And Demo says, what?
I think we both say, what?
He says, one of our cast-offs, Victoria here. She couldn't get anybody to take her to the prom, so she came to your prom. And Victoria says, that's not even a little bit true. And Demo says, I'm less worried about truth. I'm just going to kick your ass. And Blue Chip says, oh, that sounds like something you should try. So what are you guys doing, as it looks like Blue Chip is now picking a fight with Demos? You guys gonna...
I sort of stop and I go, wait. You've been drinking Donnie's wine. You at least owe him the courtesy that you will take the fight to the appropriate arena.
Demo says, wait, Donnie doesn't have an arena.
And I'm like, well, he does.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Okay. Now
And
the GM is curious about this.
because we fought him in that place, the subterranean, essentially the hideout for the bad guys, for the little bad guy team.
Okay.
So they have their hideout, and that had a little arena in it.
Are you talking about where the Fearsome Legion was?
Yes.
That's not too far from here, but it's
No.
definitely not in Donnie's place. That was Donnie's dad's thing.
I
But
know.
yeah, that fits. That fits. Cool. So you're suggesting that they go to a different venue to
Mm-hmm.
carry out this big fight. Oh man, I think Victoria is gonna try to de-escalate before you guys all leave. You like suggest this whole other place, and everybody's starting to get excited. Garrison's like, "Yeah, let's do it." And then Victoria's like, "Wait, no. Let's just party. You guys can go measure your penises later. Let's like drink, and there's a pool and a pool table for the lame guys.
Oh, that would be for you.
Dance floor." Oh, nice. And Blue Chip says, "I haven't forgotten you."
So worried.
Nice.
I am in my cups.
Cool. And then around that time, as everything's going on, you guys hear the explosion outside.
Oh no.
Yuan? There's an explosion outside.
I will look to Janusz. Should I go check that out?
We should both go check it out, like heroes. Let's go.
Yes, onward. And I think he steps up and he's like, there's a bit of head rush from Fey drugs, steadies himself. Onward.
Nice. Cool. So we'll check it on Maya. What's going on with Maya as that big almost fight happened?
I think she was watching that very carefully, ready to jump in if need be when this explosion happens. I mean, just gotta do the heroic thing, go out here.
Absolutely. So Maya and Yuan, both of you head outside, and you see that Donnie is coming inside, and he says, "Hey, the news van just exploded. I'm calling the cops. Just make sure that Alessandra's safe." And then he heads deeper inside. He says, "And be careful, Maya."
And she's like, "Always." Then keeps running into Yuan like, "That was a pretty good line, right? Man, I'm getting better at this."
That was an excellent line. To the man, I think, who has a crush on you. Good job.
Cool. So, Alessandra, you heard that bit of laughter, but no one's kind of come out to announce themselves.
All right, well, I'm gonna just do the responsible thing, making sure these two civilians are, like, if they're injured, wrapping up any injuries, like keeping their heads elevated, awake. I don't know how close they were to the blast.
We'll say that the cameraman is more than a little delirious, which is the whole reason he was worried about the gear. And so you do need to administer some first aid for him, and you're making sure he's okay when Janusz and Maya arrive. Shadowboxer and the Fomorian.
But they're still just in your prom outfits, right?
In their prom costumes.
This is just Yuan and Maya. I don't know if you have secret identities or no. Wait, Maya does, right?
Totally does.
Yeah, I guess. Not as important as yours, though.
No. All secret identities are important. Mine's just mechanical.
Cool. What do you guys do?
Heard the giggling laughter of a jester.
Yeah, I like that. Sounds like
that's
that.
what I'm telling Yuan and Maya.
Oh man, he's trying to set Yuan off.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you both met her, so I'm pretty sure it was the laugh of April Fool.
That bitter bitch. I will find her.
Language.
I think I want to assess the situation.
Nice. You should do that. Roll plus superior.
That is Snake Eyes. So
I see 2 pairs of snake eyes on the board right now. We're just gonna keep rolling. Everybody gets to roll until you get snake eyes. That's the game now. No, that's amazing. Mark potential. Sweet. So yeah, you are trying to see what's going on, checking out the van, looking around for the people, and I think I would like to think about this miss and what to do. So we are going to take our mid-game break. It's 27 after. Let's take like 8 minutes. So we'll be back at 35 after, 25 till. See you guys in a bit. My puppy is very upset that I am paying more attention to this monitor than him. He wants to play.
How is Beaker doing?
He's good. Come here, buddy. And when I reach for him, he doesn't want. He wants to play. You're just not going to be good. Come here, punk. Forget it. He's going to dance away every time I reach for him because he thinks it's a game because he's a puppy. That's what they do. Cool. We'll let David catch up. Yeah. Welcome back.
Hello.
All right. So we had taken a break just as Yuan tried to assess the situation, looking around for April Fool, whose laughter Alessandra had heard. And yeah, so I had all this time to think about it, and I have a couple of different ideas. Maybe I had too much time. Who knows, friends? And I think what I would like to say happens is that you peer into the gloom, the darkness, trying to find April Fool somewhere out there near the shrubbery or the topiary in the lawn in front of Donnie D's mansion. And here we go. He finally came. Say hello. Yeah, good boy. All right. No, you cannot have that. Cool. So answer to the question, absolutely. That's amazing. Yes, that should be new gear. So the crown is definitely new gear. We're just declaring it right now. I have a blue mark on my hand. I don't know where it came from. The ground opens up, Yuan, and it swallows you up as you are peering. And yeah, you guys see Yuan just down to the ground, just like he dropped down, and then the ground closes up behind him. And Yano screams and starts trying to claw at the dirt. Alessandra, Shadowboxer, Elaine, what do you do?
I look a little more serious than anything. I think that I will draw my bow across my violin and pull some power. I have nothing to help me, so maybe I can roll a couple.
See if you can roll snake eyes. Come on, snake eyes.
No, you'd like to get a whole page full.
I do. I want a page full of snake eyes.
Unfortunately, I got the other kind. I got 11.
That's kind of a snake eyes,
Kind of a
except
snake
in
eyes.
every way possible. It is not a snake eyes. It is 2 ones. Cool. So with an 11, you hold 3. So yeah, there's that single note. Subject comes to life and charges you with power.
Yes.
Shadowbox. Oh, did you want to use a flare?
Nope. I will use a flare, but I want other people to be able to.
That's because you're top notch. Shadowboxer. I'm not sure how you could use your crown here. Maybe dig with it. I'm not sure.
I mean, well, this is what got us into this mess. I feel like she's mostly trying to figure out what's going on. I don't know if we want to assess the situation again, but at least she's going to go over to where this hole is and figure out what's going on, hopefully.
Go for it. I think you're definitely assessing the situation. And I hope you do it with the same alacrity. Dang it.
A little better.
You used up the bad rolls.
What is that, a superior? Yeah, superior.
That is
So,
superior.
yeah, just an 8. 8 total.
Okay. All right. 8, you get 1 question.
I mean, I think she's really trying to figure out what's opening this hole, what's going on. So I think the one that makes sense is what here is the biggest threat.
Ooh, what here is the biggest threat? So you have heard that the laughter of April Fool is here, but she's never exhibited superpowers, which means that perhaps there's a whole other threat that has drawn Yuan Baylor down, and that would be the biggest threat. And you, Shadowboxer, in your training, you have heard of the forces of the Mole Men and the Mole King.
Oh no. Uh-huh.
And this sounds very much like a thing that they could do.
Well, she's jumping down then.
Oh, nice. All right. So you're going to jump down into the hole. Joe, did Joe step away? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I want to check in. What is? Oh, sorry.
Oh, just real quick, just for the comic book of this, maybe there's like a panel of close up of her and just with the word balloon, like Mole Man, jumps in, so everyone else knows too.
Yay! You passed along information to the team. What does Alessandra do?
Wait, hold up. You really bring your violin to prom?
And she nods. She goes, I can't really go anywhere without it.
No, you can. The power is within you.
I know. And
That
when
just
I need
seems
it,
like
it's here.
such a hassle to carry, hold while dancing. Anyway, apparently there's mole men.
I'll peer down the hole. Can I see anything?
You see Shadowboxer, but then she disappears using her camouflaging powers.
Dang it. Can't see you on.
You do not see Yuan.
Oh, this is
Well, I'm gonna just call out, hey, laughing girl. We met once, I think. You want to come out so we can hopefully just talk this out?
I think.
Know why you blew up this reporter van? Are you upset no one invited you to this party or to this prom? I don't know. It's kind of difficult with you being a villain. Makes you, understandably hard to get a hold of.
Are you being mild-mannered here?
I guess. Makes sense. It's either that or like pierce the mask.
Ooh, pierce the mask could work too. You tell me.
Let's see. Mild-mannered. Yeah. Let's go with mild-mannered. I mean, it's mundane either way, so it's just different results.
Right, with mild-mannered, you'll be deceiving her, and with pierce the mask, you've got some questions you can ask.
I mean, like
up to 3 in pierce the mask.
I think the problem is like, let's see. When I hit, they buy my. Oh yeah, like I'm not really like trying to trick her though. Like I'm literally like being very earnest.
I was just excited to give you mild-mannered, but you're right.
I know,
I think
but it doesn't make sense.
All right, well, pierce the
let's-
mask with that mundane anyway.
Right. That's a 7.
All right, one question.
What are you really planning?
Oh, well, she always wants to be on the news. So blowing up a news fan seems very newsworthy.
It's not. It kind of is. Like, all right, I mean, attacking the news isn't really going to get you good press.
When is she's tried to rob a bank
Yeah, that's
and joined
better press for a villain.
True, but
There's
she's
also
not really going
profit
for
to that.
positive press. She's going for press. But anyway, yeah, that's what it appears she's after.
Just to be talked about. Okay. All right. Well, Maya's got you on. Elaine, maybe you should go help them too. I'm pretty sure I can handle April.
All right. And there she is in her lovely gown, and she's looking down this hole, and she kind of sighs, and you see her kind of just disappear, and she's going to use a move to essentially choose to be, so she can move to any place within the scene, breaking through or slipping past any barriers or restraints in my way. So I think her sense is that she wants to be next to Yuan.
Oh, that's awesome. That's fabulous. I love this power of yours. So, what is it that the Molemen have used to bind you, Yuan?
We've got to stick with the theme, cold iron.
So there are cold iron bands around Yuan's arms, legs, and his mouth. When you quickly move where he is, you see that there are 5 molemen who are carrying him like above through the tunnels, running towards this like distant lava, like not a lava lamp, but lava cut like reddish light.
All right. So for the first time in her life, she doesn't know why, but she giggles when she sees this. And then I think that I am going to use Snatch to snatch him back to me.
Oh, nice. Dang it. You're so good at this with these powers. So let's see. Snatch, spin 1 burn, use your powers. So wield your powers to seize any object. So wield your powers. Let's see how it goes.
Okay. So wield my powers. Is that a move?
It is. You go into roll
Awesome.
plus freak.
Okay. We'll do it. I love using these because I have no idea what goes on with them. So I rolled a 10. I add 3, and that gives me a 13.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Mhm.
Yes. So when you it's unleash. I'm sorry, not wheel, but unleash your powers, overcome an obstacle on a hit. You do it. So you snatch Yuan away from the moment. Like,
Yeah.
is it like you draw a note and
Exactly.
then he kind of flies through the air towards you?
Yes.
Does it stand him up? Is that
It does.
nice?
He comes to me exactly as I picture him being. So,
Cool.
except that he has the cold iron on him.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's that. And the moment all stop, look up. They turn around, they all look at you with their little sightless eyes.
Moat. So they can't get to us.
That was a darn good 3 for there. It's just awesome. So you create a moat. So, Shadowboxer, you jump down into the hole and you pick up a trail. And as you work quickly along the trail, you come upon a place where there's a little bit of light. There are these 5 molemen, and they are turning around to look at Elaine and Yuan. Yuan has been banded. There's some kind of weird metal bands around his arms, legs, and mouth.
All right, I have idea so crazy it might work. So I've been reading the files on the mole men, per this move.
Yes.
So in that case, when I first encounter an important supernatural phenomenon, roll superior. Yeah, and on a hit, I will tell you something that will hopefully help out. Let's see. Superior is 0. Okay, just made it. 7. That's all I need. So I think what the thing that I know is, you know, from the files and everything, is that they're very obviously sensitive to light, especially bright light.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what does this move actually do? Oh, on a 10 plus, I would have gotten to ask you a follow-up question, but otherwise, GM will tell me what, if anything, seems different from what I remember. That seem on par?
If you're remembering that they are sensitive to very bright light, that is true. Their eyes are nearly sightless, like they are nearly blind. They use other senses, and bright light would likely incapacitate them if you're able to produce such a thing.
Oh, good, because I have an idea. I think, knowing that when she kind of rolls onto the floor with her 2 teammates, she says like, "We need something bright," and she's like, "Oh wait!" And she brings out like her phone or something and puts the flashlight reflected into the dumb, like cheap jewels of this prom crown to directly engage them with this disco light, basically.
Oh, yes. Directly engage a thread with your disco light prom queen crown. It's amazing. I can't believe I got to say those words and they were just made up. They're legit.
Pretty good. Yeah, so 10.
Nice. On a 10 plus, you get to pick 2 options from directly engage.
Well, I got it. Yeah, what makes the most sense? I feel probably create an opportunity for my allies here, because they're blinded or stunned for the moment. And let's see. I mean, we already got the thing from them, so maybe just resist their blows.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So they all throw their hands up, and they duck down, and they start trying to find little nooks and crannies in the tunnel that they had moved through. Who frees Yuan, or at least Yuan's mouth? Because I just have to have Sawyer interact, because this is just the kind of thing I want to hear what his reaction is.
You can tell Maya that Elaine is concentrating on the moat right now. So she's like, can you help Yuan?
Oh yeah, sure. Once they scramble away, she does try to wrestle these. It's like cold iron, right? These things off of him.
One of the Molemen says, "No, we must bring the prince."
I have a
today.
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I have a party to get to. I can't be underground.
And then one of the moles says, "No, you have a wedding to get to."
Not yet. It's not even planned.
Oh, the Mole King has planned a new wedding for you. Yes. You must come with us. Come.
Gals, get me out of here. I don't like this.
Okay.
Okay. And then one of the Molemen says, "Oh, we're in trouble." The other one says, "Call for the Umber Hulks." "Oh, I don't like them. That's all we have left." So if you guys want to try to strategically retreat.
Oh, yeah, I know how we're getting out of here. There's only 3 of us.
Yes. Sweet. So we're cut to Enosh, who's like rubbing up against this like winged, very obvious like My Little Pony type horse. And then he takes off through reality and comes crashing through into this. Yeah, do you guys want to jump onto Enosh and have him ride through the tunnel?
It's the only clean way to get out of here. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's cut. Oh, sorry.
I'm saying I'll have them up, and we will just go through the teleport like the Pink Lion and be out of there.
Nice. Where do you guys teleport to? Back to the party?
At least to like where we were helping out in case Alessandra needs us. But I mean, it's probably been a while, so maybe she will.
Let's find out. Alessandra, you
Yep.
were reaching out. You were reaching out to April Fool, and did
I
you?
mean, the least you can do is come into the light, so I can't really record your face for the news if you're not seen.
Aha! April Fool says as she jumps over top of some shrubbery and
All right, I punch
fumbles
her.
forward.
I just punch her, just clock her right across the face.
Directly engage a threat.
I am pulling my punches because
Nice. I
like
love
a good fight.
I love it.
Uh,
Perfect.
could have done that too. But, directly engaging there, you can roll savior instead of danger. So.
Okay.
There's a 6 total. How
You
can
want
I
to selfishly
spend it?
use some team?
I do,
Do it.
but I gotta say how it insults or ignores my teammates.
That's right.
God, do I have to do everything on this team?
And for
So-
some reason, you're broadcasting over the comms. You didn't mean to, but you did. Or maybe you did mean to. I don't know.
It's like, why they're just jumping down a hole? What is even going on with this? I'm gonna raise my savior and lower my let's lower my freak. So it'll be 7 and 9.
Cool. On a 7 to 9 with directly engage, you hit them. You guys will trade blows.
Yeah, I'm
And,
gonna resist or avoid their blows because they were not expecting me to punch them immediately.
April Fool did not see this coming. She did not see this coming at all. You cold
She's like, haha,
cocker.
punch.
Ha boom, and then she dramatically falls, arms swimming as she slams backwards and falls onto her butt. And
I don't even
It's
want to
over.
do this. But you had to pick prom night?
I didn't get to go to prom.
That's your choice.
No one asked me.
You don't need a date. You could go by yourself. Many people do it.
I didn't
Also, I
actually go
don't
to
think-
high school. I'm homeschooled.
That also seems your choice.
She hops up. You remind me of someone.
We met, remember?
Mm-hmm.
I remind you of me, who you've met.
You remind me of someone else. She kind of
Like-
peers at you. If I were to stick some wings on you and then boom, she comes floofing out of the teleportation area and
I'd be
dashes
a
in.
dark-haired woman with wings. I don't know what you're getting at.
And April Fool turns and she starts to run away because this is too bitty people for her to face.
It is. I half off of Enos.
Who are you talking?
Thank you, Yuan.
Yeah,
Help him get down.
Oh, I don't think I'm getting down yet. If April Fool is trying to run and she blew up I mean, I still am a hero. I have to help. So I'll once again do like the mithril arm extension and grab her by the area where you make any woman just immediately go powerless in movies, just on the upper arm.
I think that works
it's
in
pretty
this
much
world.
a universal
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
It's-
hoping
it's like,
movie launch.
It's like scruffing a ferret. I mean, it works every time. So,
Yeah,
I'm not
Movies have
comfortable
told
with
me.
this.
should I grab her by the ankle then, or something like that?
You
I-
grab
She
her.
could hurt herself.
Poor April.
Okay, that is an 11.
Okay. Dang it. She gets caught.
8.
She falls to the ground.
I roll superior because I'm in my Kirby craft.
Okay.
Great.
How's that? All right.
Where's
Hardly
Janusz?
fair. 1-on-1, that was fair. 4-on-1, not fair. And a horse? I need a horse. Of course.
You know, Jester.
She stands up, and then you've realized that you're now on camera, as the cameraman did have his camera, and this
Yeah.
is like newsworthy. So
Yeah,
he's
I think-
now recording this.
Like Yuan is looking at her, holding her, like his arm is like raveling back as he pulls her closer. If you serve your time and do well, I will vouch for you and try and get you into a life where you do not need to cause mayhem for attention.
I like mayhem.
Oh,
Mayhem.
then I guess you're going to jail.
Whatever, Slinky Arm. Shadowboxer, what are you doing? Are you still on Enosh, the teleporting horse?
Yeah, I would assume I probably would have gotten off with Elaine.
Okay, cool. So you've popped off, and April Fool's been captured, it seems, and she's not giving up on her life of crime and blowing up vans.
It's like, did you just blow up a van to get into a prom party?
No, that sounds crazy.
Oh, she just wants to be on camera.
She turns and faces the camera and bows a little bit.
Go start a podcast.
So I guess the police are on their way. It's ignoring the idea of a podcast. It's just
They were
not-
called the moment the band blew up. Oh, look at that. There we go.
Just like their response time's pretty crappy for this neighborhood. And the police will arrive, and she'll be escorted off. She says, "I'll be back."
We don't care.
It's like, wait, did she bring the mole man here? Is that
There are
Good
mole men
question.
here?
Yes.
Can we get to somewhere that's not on the soil? I'm a bit paranoid now.
You have a point.
So where's Janusz?
Oh, we'll say that Janos went down the tunnel, went the opposite direction of Shadowboxer, got a little lost, is now making his way back and climbs up and says, "Ha! Good work, everybody. Teamwork."
Right.
Yeah, I will fling myself off Enosh, pat his flank, send him off, and fling myself into Janosh's arm. They were going to make me marry a mole!
Oh no, that sounds really terrible. Like legitimately terrible. I would imagine that would be a very odd looking person. Not that we should judge of people based on looks, but like what you like, I think I need to stop talking.
No, I mean, you're a good... Let's go inside and dance.
Yes, let's go inside and dance.
Do
he
you think
says.
DJ, what was it, Devil or DJ...
Diesel Boy.
Do you think DJ Diesel Boy, and he'll mention like some kind of old Irish like court dance, do you think he has a remix of this?
I think if we play him the original, he could remix it. Maybe.
Excellent.
Cool. Let's just do that thing. And then you guys all start to head inside.
Actually, I want to close the hole up.
Oh, okay. That's as you start to close the hole up, you see a weird kind of segmented claw come up.
Yeah. I just give it a little tap till it goes back down with the music. Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Covered
Okay.
up. I'll tell Donnie that they probably have to have the lawn people in.
Don't taunt the claw, Lane. It's just rude.
Just wanted to know that
just
this is not a
gauche.
good time. Not a good time.
That's just gonna encourage them more.
Donnie said Moleman. We have to deal with Moleman. I have people for that.
Yes.
Probably Blue Chip's fault.
I don't think so.
I mean, but it doesn't feel good to say it's Blue Chip's fault.
Well, you know it does.
So Junior comes, Elaine, would you come back in? He says, "Are you okay? I heard there was a big fight outside."
Oh, no. I mean, maybe there was, but not when I was there.
Oh, probably a big fight for anybody else.
So what are we going to do now? Are we going to go swimming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So Donnie comes over to you, Maya. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, this thing, like adjusting the crown again, it actually came in pretty handy. Guess the moment didn't like it too much.
Oh, really? What did you do?
If I just shine my light in a certain angle, I mean, it was kind of cool looking.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Very crafty.
Yeah. Apparently, Yuan has another marriage proposal. He's a popular guy.
Huh. I guess. Good for him.
Yeah, royals, I guess. Probably
Right.
He probably gets one or two of those every week.
Probably. I really don't want to get married anytime soon. Do you?
Oh no, I'm pretty young.
Yeah, we both are. Cool. Did you want to dance, or do you want to head out to the pool, or what?
No, and this is when like Elaine and Junior are kind of going out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh yeah, let's follow them.
Cool. And so, Alessandra, what are you doing?
I go meet back up with Theon and just, you want to get out of here?
Yeah. Let's get out of here, unless you want to go to like upstairs to.
Nah, the whole drama out front, the mood's kind of shot for me. Plus the cops are here, so it's real smart to get out of here.
Cool. Okay, that makes sense. Let's do that. But we're getting out of here together, though, right?
I mean, if I'm asking if you want to leave, so yes.
Cool. Let's do that. Janusz asks, so someone else wanted you to marry them?
Yes, I suppose.
Huh.
If I'm honest, I've had a few proposals.
Makes sense.
I'll put my hand on his and just like pull it up, like the one flesh hand in his, and it's like, I know this is a bit forward since you've already seen my mother, but would you like to go to the Fey realms this summer for summer break?
Yes, that sounds pretty great.
And he'll nod, he'll grin. It's like, I want you to hopefully find them nice. I mean, there's no pressure if you don't, but maybe, like, I think Yuan blushes and looks down. Maybe one day you'll be king.
Wow. I'm sure there are a lot better kings than I'd ever be, but I'm just happy to be with you.
Yeah, I think it comes with the territory. I think my parents are very adamant I return home.
Oh,
Unless you want me to stay on Earth?
I mean, all our friends are here.
Well, I have lots of friends back home. I left most everything, but I found you. I like it here.
I'll definitely go back and visit, and maybe we could do like a. Wow, the analogy sounds really weak. I was about to say we could do like a Persephone thing in like half the year, but then I realized that that's probably not the best analogy.
I think I love the idea of what Shadowboxer said. It's just like Earth Angel begins to play, and
Nice.
Yuan will like I think actually does like a proper Fey noble dance. Like it's a slow dance kind of thing, but it's actually good steps this time.
Oh, nice. Yes, he's found his groove.
I was like, I think he knows how to dance like when there's rules to it. Like when it's like, just go with your body. Crap. And he's just I think he'll lay his head on Janish's shoulders. Like, I really don't care where I end up. If you don't want to rule, you don't want to rule. As long as you're with me and I'm with you.
So we have Alessandra and Eon leaving the party, Elaine Subcheck going swimming with Junior, Maya going swimming too. So like a big kind of pool party thing going on.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. So checking in, it feels like it's early, but it kind of feels like this is a pretty decent place to bring things to a close. So I just want to check, are there any scenes that people would like before we bring this session to an end? I'm not in any rush to end it. It just feels like it's thematically a good.
I mean, if you wanted, you could jump to the trip.
Oh, the trip's a whole thing.
Oh.
You guys are going to New Zealand. So
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Lame.
I like the idea that like everyone will get like a final comic panel or splash page maybe.
Oh yeah. Everybody gets a final splash page at the end of your prom episode. You're double sized.
Yeah, I think for Yuan and Janosch, it's just it is them dancing, but like every time I like the idea like there are like these lights around like this big dance floor in Donnie's plate, like this like 2-page splash page where you see like the entire dance floor, all these kids passed out on Fey wine, Fey drugs, and but I think like the lights start. You see like one is like Will o' the Wisp style, so they're being maybe spied upon by the Fey courts as they do a slow dance.
Nice. Cool. What about for Shadowboxer?
Yeah, if she gets a couple panels, I think maybe her and Donnie are in like the pool, but just fully clothed, like from the shoulders down, they're in the pool, like facing each other, and then like illuminated from the lights underneath, And she's like, Donnie, this has been like the best night ever. I mean, can you just tell me I'm not dreaming? Like, how can I know this is real? And like the next panel is just like them kissing.
Nice. I like it. Awesome. What about for Elaine? Oh, you're talking.
You're muted.
I think you see her and Junior Garrison and his date and Demos and Virginia, and they're in the pool and like sort of splashing each other. But like in the foreground, what you see is Sobchak's on a chair next to the pool, and you're like looking past the violin at the six of them having a good time.
Nice. So the left, I mean, not far behind, but left it behind to a degree. Nice. Nice. And then Alessandra.
I think it's just like her and Eon like sitting on like the edge of like the tallest building in the city, watching the sunrise, and then going back and watching it rise again, and then going back and watching it rise again.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right. That will bring your prom to a close. And it was definitely the most chaste prom episode I've ever played in a role-playing game, but I'm usually play proms in Monster Heart, so I'm not surprised.
Why, yeah, there's no sex moves here, Rich.
I know, right? If there was a move, you guys have been
If you wrote it, I would have gone for it, sure.
I'll
Okay,
share a
then.
triumphant celebration with Janosch.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yes, man.
Let's do an end of session. So we will go. We'll go first with Alessandra. Did you grow closer to the team, grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team?
I would say into her own image of herself, I think.
All right. How do you see yourself and why?
I mean, she's a capable superhero that like she doesn't quite, she feels like she doesn't quite need the team.
Ouch.
I know. I'm gonna raise her savior up and her danger down.
And this will be our last. Like,
yeah, I know. Like, this doesn't matter
Cupid's-
for Alessandra.
I mean, yeah, but it's like, it's interesting. That's her feeling before we do our time jump. Because
Yeah.
when you come back, you'll be remaking Alessandra / Cupid or making a new character. But hopefully you want to keep playing Alessandra / Cupid. Who
I've already got a new name for her, so I've been sitting on it for multiple sessions.
Nice.
Along with a new costume, but now you gotta wait.
Now I
she's
gotta
an
wait
adult.
2
Oh,
weeks.
rude.
Harsh.
Get away from me, Harpy.
Harpy. That's great. I mean, it's not appropriate, but it's funny. Cool. Thank you very much. And so, Shadowboxer, did you grow closer, grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team?
I think I definitely grew closer. I feel like I think the same problem happened last time. Like, I could make a case for anybody. I think I'm gonna give it to Elaine this time with that sweet like collaboration dance song at the beginning.
That was great.
That's what I love doing. Okay, and then if we grow closer, then I have superpowers for a moment, right? So, do it. Is this right?
You get influence and you get to shift labels.
Oh, jeez.
You get to shift Shadowboxer's labels, one up, one down. Your choice.
Yeah. I'm going to take her superior up one because she's the prom queen.
Makes sense.
And God, she was so clever. She was so clever with her thing. I'm actually going to take mundane down just a little bit because that was smart. That was the sort of thing that set you apart from all the other people who want to be a superhero, who actually got the
fair.
stuff.
Nice.
Cool. Before we move on, I'm just curious, does Shadowboxer possibly like Donnie D? It's something we can definitely explore in the next session because you guys will be all going to New Zealand together. But I'm just kind of curious, did she end up having a good time with him?
Well, I mean, yeah. And now that she's, gotten over her first love, she's, definitely more experienced, so much wiser now. So she knows that this is really the true love, obviously.
Nice. Cool. Elaine, did you grow closer to the team, grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team?
That's an interesting question. I think that she grew into the team. And I'm going to say that it really was more that it's like Junior has his group, his team, and she has her group and her team, and she loves both of them, but her team is her team. Like she can't not be with them. So does that make any sense? She's very like that's her identity, I think, and I think in that sense, I'm going to give that to almost Yuan because when things get strange, that's just par for the course with the group. Does that make any sense? Of course, it was moment. And,
Of course, it was moment.
Yeah, and and that's what we do. We can deal with moment because.
Cursed moment.
Yeah. So.
And since you saved me, I'll push your savior up.
Okay.
And why not? No, I think I'll put your superior down. I mean, you were snarky and everything, but that's not everything superior is about.
Exactly.
Sweet. And then last but not least, Yuan.
I grew close to the team, especially towards a shadow boxer who used her crown like a drag queen attacking bad fans.
That's delightful.
Yeah, I think I've influenced her. But yeah. So, yeah, this is good. Oh, this is tricky. I'm tempted to do superior, but I don't want to knock you over. So I think
You can't knock a superior anyway. It's locked.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's my excuse then. Thanks for pointing that out. I think I think I want to do Savior down since you got captured, even though it's not really your fault. But I think I might.
What's up?
I might do mundane up now that you might be a married man soon.
Oh dear. I am very superior and very mundane.
Yeah.
I am more mundane than the Janus.
That is crazy bananas.
The beacon's supposed to be the most mundane, so.
Yes, but I mean, I'm more mundane than the beacon too at the moment. The outsider is.
You guys keep lowering our we keep lowering our mundanes.
It's because freaks are a very strong force in the group.
It's crazy.
My freak's not high either.
Insane.
Ferret, could I real quick and for Rich too? Do you think jumping to that hole checks off my help a teammate when they need you the most?
Oh, definitely.
They were going to marry me to a mole man or a mole woman. Yes, take that.
I don't know. That seems like.
I'm sorry.
I as the GM will say.
I don't have a say in it. I'm just saying that seems like you could just have another marriage.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't get hit on by the hot people like April Fool in Eon Tempest.
Have you tried getting hit on by them?
Even then, I prefer Janos. He has a jetpack.
Does. Sweet.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Just important thing. We're going to New Zealand. How far are we into the films with, essentially Lord of the Rings?
Aren't they all released?
Are they all released by then?
I
don't
believe
know.
so.
When did the
I graduated college in 2004.
They are all released. In high school, I went to the new releases every year for some friend's birthday.
Okay, great. I just
So that
wanted to
means
make
you can-
sure.
Yeah,
You can
they
go
were
see
like
the
2001,
Hobbit place.
2002, 2003. But that means you could go visit the sets.
All right, that's exactly why I wanted to know, just to make sure,
Nice.
because that all blends together in that decade.
It does.
where
It's
things
like
happen.
time before is all
Exactly.
one.
You could see them
miasma.
filming The Hobbit, probably.
Cool.
Oh wow, you're not wrong. Cool. Well, that will bring this session to a close. Friends, thank you so much for playing Masks with me again. Joe, enjoy your time off next week as you're going to PAX.
Yeah.
Have a good time at PAX.
I'm working, so
Have
a
good
job.
work at PAX.
I'm sure it's all good.
I sure hope so.
Anyone going to PAX East, come buy stuff from Jim Sells Games. That's where I'll be working. Or Jim Likes Games. I forget.
Jim likes games
Okay.
and sells games. Jim and games.
Yep.
And Indie Press Revolution
Yep.
and Green Ronin or DCC. Yeah, he's a DCC dealer. All that good stuff. Awesome. I will go ahead and stop the live stream